Buff Metal back with another video. What is going on, guys? Today I come forth to talk to you about the unexpected consequences of metal influencing. Is that what I do? Metal YouTube, whatever, metal socials and stuff like that. And yeah, man, so I was thinking about this a little bit lately, just because some cool stuff has happened lately, and you know, some other stuff that's less cool has happened, and I guess I'll dive right into it, man. Also, you know, before I lose the plot too hard, got some records I've been listening to a lot, and I'm going to talk about those as well. But first of all, I just wanted to talk about the first unexpected consequence of, like, being here and doing what I've been doing for the past little bit, man. And I've been thinking about this a lot because of stuff like this. Cultus Infernum. Dude, so this is the band of Cody Lovestad. He's a fan of the channel, man. You'll catch him in the comments a lot. Excuse me, can't talk today. But yeah, man. So he reached out and sent me this little 3-track demo that absolutely freaking rules. I know this band is gonna do great things, man. I love that rock and roll, sound that when that's alive, and especially in black metal, dude. I think it sounds really great, and this is a really good example of what that is. Because, dude, you know, you can work out to this, you can throw this on a nice drive, dude, and it's just the freaking vibe. You know what I'm saying, dude? I don't know too much like this. I am not the extreme metal expert, like I always say, but man, for my money, this is an awesome little album, little demo. You know, 3 songs of pure might, in my opinion. So if you haven't checked this out, go ahead. I think it's on YouTube. But yeah, I've been having a really good time with it, man. And I guess that brings me to my first consequences. I just wanted to say, dude, to all you guys in the comments, to everyone who's been, you know, nice enough to reach out, and, you know, to Cody for sending me this, and you know, meeting some of the bands that I've really been into, like Lurking Corpses and Mordant Red, Lord Humongous, some other dudes too. You know, I'm trying to think, but the point is, man, is like sometimes, dude, you don't want to do stuff in life. You know, I wasn't necessarily the guy who wanted to hop on social media and do socials, but there was a lot of stuff I wanted to do just in life. What, you know, between being a personal trainer, which was the original goal of this channel, and stuff like that, and you know, to just talk about music too. I mean, I love it. I didn't really have necessarily a pure intent, but one of the consequences has been meeting people and talking to people who are really cool and who are about it with their grind. You understand? Like, not to be that guy, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I think it's anything you really love and you really care about, you should put time into and kind of grind at it. And it's kind of like the gym, dude, getting gains and all that. And dude, I kind of treat the metal the same way these days. Now, I could be going a lot harder, that is for sure. I mean, I slack on making my music a lot. But if you never heard my Sodom Soldier of Fortune EP, it's always linked down below. And I love that little album. The intro I always thought was a little rough, but I needed some way to segue into the first song, so I put it there. But those 3 tracks, dude, Pit Beast, Datura, and Anti-Christian Bounty Hunter are just some of my favorite songs, man, that I've ever written. So do go check those out. But yeah, man, sometimes, dude, I just think about it as things get kind of crazy, and I'm like, damn, dude, this has been a cool ride so far, and it really is because of a lot of you dudes in the comments, you know, Desolate Cold Void, Johnny Corleone, you know, some of these dudes, man, who have just been hyping me up for a while now. I just want to let you know I appreciate it. So it's cool making your acquaintance. It's been cool talking to a lot of people, and I can't wait to meet more people. And if you guys are going to Dead by Dog, man, be sure to say what up. Now, let's talk about another album while we're talking music, because I still want to talk music that everyone loves to pretend to hate, that I actually think is pretty damn good, dude. And that would be... Dude, I've really been getting into the Jerry Only era of the Misfits and listening to some of the deeper cuts that I just used to dismiss. And this is The Devil's Reign. I love this album, dude. I've been listening to it a ton. My favorite songs, Vivid Red, the title track, Land of the Dead. Twilight of the Dead is great. Cold in Hell. So many good songs on here. Don't sleep on the Jerry Only era. I thought I would like Project 1950 more than I did. You know, Von Gould told me he likes that one. I thought it was okay, you know, but, you know, yeah, it's still good stuff, dude. And I just really like Jerry's voice. And, there are some really great live albums with him too. The name escapes me, but I don't own it. So yeah, man, if you haven't checked out The Devil's Reign, I highly recommend you do so. I'll say another one of the consequences too of all this metal influencing is doing stuff like my last video, where I have to like hype up a band. So I was talking to the guitarist too in that band. It's another connection I made. A True Iron Will guitarist. He cool dude, man, really cool. And you know, me and him were kind of joking about the whole controversy they found themselves in. And yeah, dude, I didn't expect ever to have to be like the Fox News of the metal tube, and that's still not my shtick, dude. I just like to see bands being able to do what they do best, and that's play out. And you know, I know sometimes we get lost in the sauce, and you know, people get offended and stuff like that. But I'll just always be on the side of like, let people express themselves how they feel they need to, and dude, just, you know, maybe just open your mind a bit. Maybe just like have more tolerance, even if you don't like what you're seeing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm kind of losing the plot, but it is funny that like a lot of the videos that do the best for me are the ones where I talk about sketchy metal or something like that. But dude, make no mistake, I am not the sketchy metal guy. I happen to like some of that, you know, but it's really not my like bread and butter. I'd prefer it not to be. Now, this next thing is, this next album is what I was listening to in the gym today, and I think it's great. The Lord Humongous and Mordant Red split, Bonded by the Bomb. I'm happy to grab, I knew right away to grab this, man. I was like, one, just look at it. Just look at how freaking sick. Whoever is the artist behind this, fucking props to them, dude, because they kill it. Now, another dude, I believe it was the bass player I met outside of their Northeast show for Lord Humongous. I met the bass player and was talking to him for a bit at the end of the show. And dude, shout out to him. Really cool dude. There's some really cool guys in that band, man. And yeah, I really like them. And Mordant Red too. He's a really cool dude. He, you know, he comments on my channel sometimes, which is also kind of surreal. You know, same thing. Pretty much everybody, you know, even the dudes I came up with, Ethereal, you know, and stuff like that, EMH Ascending, Eric, you know, really cool guys, and that's been another cool consequence. But regardless, man, yeah, this is absolutely killer. If you haven't checked this out, definitely do yourself a favor and do so. I would say it's one of the best albums of the year, even being a split album. So yeah, favorite songs. On the Mordant Red side, Filth Walker, I like Nameless God, Ritual, and I think Nihilist... the last track was great too. I don't know why I can't read it right now, but then Pig Killer and Disciples of the Bomb are awesome on the Lord Humongous side. And it's also cool to hear Revik from Mordant Red on, and then There Were None on the last track on this one. So very good stuff here. If you never checked it out, please go do so. And I got one more album to talk about. It's not extreme metal, but yeah, man. So I hope you enjoyed my little ramble about, you know, the unexpected consequences. Just making friends and sticking up for people, I guess, has become two things I didn't expect to be doing with this channel, but I'm happy to do so, man. If you make some badass shit, I'm not going to let some wussies and stuff come along and rain on your parade, dude. Let freedom ring, as they say. Talk about a band who, you know, is no stranger to controversy, Typo Negative. This is one of my favorite... Wait, what am I saying? No, it's not. It's actually really not one of my favorite Typo Negative albums. I like... you know what, though? It might be in the top three. My top three would probably... Number one is always going to be October Rust. That's just in my probably top three favorite albums of life. But yeah, then probably the debut. Maybe. I've been liking that one a lot more these days. And yeah, I guess it would be tied for Bloody Kisses and Life Is Killing Me, but I also really love World Is Coming Down. It almost might be a three-way tie there, but yeah, man, this is great. It's funny, I never listen to this one much. I never play it because one of my favorite songs on here, I bought this from Amazon. I should have known better, but Nettie, it's like broken as fuck on the vinyl. I don't know what's up with it, but I love that song. And well, that side's also followed by the Typo song I hate the most, We Were Electro Cute. It's horrible. They use that in the Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack, and yeah, I guess that's kind of fitting. It's just so stupid. But then my other favorite song on here is If You Don't Kill Me, Then I'm Gonna Have to Kill You. Give Me That. You know, that's a great song. I Don't Want to Be Me, one of my favorite songs of all time. Less Than Zero is pretty cool. I like the Beatles vibe on that one. And then A Dish Best Served Coldly is cool. Yeah, just a lot of cool moments on this album, dude. And while it's not one that I necessarily play a lot, it's been fun kind of running it back lately. So that's it. I just wanted to give a little, you know, update and stuff. I haven't posted a video since my controversial last one, which is, I don't know how it's controversial, man, to just say, guys, can we just relax? Like, there's no need for all this canceling people and stuff like that. It's a show at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's just art. And dude, if art makes you talk about difficult subjects, then that's a pretty damn good use of art, in my opinion. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching as always. And dude, shout out to all the friends I've made along the way. Hoo hoo!